All right, so here's the second snow day video. I'm going to ask you to do the same thing that we did on this last one, which is to draw that frame. It's kind of the diary frame. So go ahead and do that same thing where you just draw an number from 1 till 7 in each of the columns. Same thing, write happened at the top. But in the other one, just write noticed. All right. And what I'd like you to do is we'll work on your spiral, and we'll do this. We'll do the relaxation kind of quickly here. All right, so work on your spiral and just put your awareness in your head, center of your forehead, cheekbones, your throat, the back of your neck, your shoulders, sternum, rib cage, shoulder blades, all the way down your spine to the base of your spine, your hips, your knees, your shins, your calves, ankles, the soles of your feet. Really feel the floor or through the soles of your feet. And your upper arms, elbows, your wrists, your hands. Put all your awareness into your hands. You're sitting here with us, but you're also out walking in a field at dawn. You are yourself the animal we hunt when you come with us on the hunt. You're in your body like a plant, as solid in the ground, yet you're wind. You are the diver's clothes lying empty on the beach. You're the fish. In the ocean are many bright strands and many dark strands, like veins that are seen when a wing is lifted up. Your hidden self is blood in those veins that are like lute strings that play ocean music. Not the sad edge of surf, but the sound of no shore. Keep working on your spiral. And I'd like you to think about coloring these 3 pages that you had to really color. So as you're thinking about that, I'd like you to think about when we were in class together and you first started to color. And just write down in that first column the first 7 things that come to mind that happened when you were coloring or where you were. For instance, I take it back. Write down write down 7 things that happened while you were coloring. Just 7 things that happened. So maybe you were coloring in your apartment, and your roommate came in and looked over your shoulder and said, He-Man isn't that color. So go ahead and write. You'll have 2 minutes. Write 7 things that happened while you were coloring. Go ahead. Got another minute? Starting to wrap up. concluding the sentence or phrase that you're working on, and coming back together. All right, in the next panel, just things that you noticed while you were coloring. And this doesn't necessarily have to be what you noticed that you saw, but maybe you noticed something about crayons or your relationship to orange, or how people behaved when they saw you coloring. Whatever it was that you noticed. 2 minutes. Go ahead. About another minute. Starting to wrap up. Concluding the phrase or sentence that you're working on. And then in this next box, just 30 seconds, draw a picture of yourself coloring, a self-portrait of yourself coloring. Go. I'm going to give you a little more time on this. You're about halfway there. Okay, starting to wrap up. Concluding the line or shape that you're working on, coming back together. All right, in this last frame, something that someone said to you about coloring. Maybe somebody saw you coloring, or you talked to somebody about the assignments in our class, but just whatever people might have said to you about coloring. And 30 seconds, go ahead. Starting to wrap up. Concluding the sentence or phrase that you're working on, coming back together. All right. So here's this these several lists that we've made, and this one quote from someone. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to look over your list, both of the lists and that quote, and find an image in there that feels vivid. Like maybe what you noticed is that you kept breaking red crayons. And or maybe what you noticed is that you felt really embarrassed when anybody walked by and saw you coloring. or that you didn't, whatever it is. But find something that either happened or you noticed that seems vivid and circle it, and then turn the page and write it on the top of the page like it's the title of a story. So I'm going to say maybe Coloring in the Rathskeller would be mine. Write it on the top of a clean page as if it were the title of a story, and then draw your X, just like we did when we were together last Wednesday. You draw your X. And so now I'm going to, I want you to picture yourself in this image. I want you to picture yourself there, and I'm going to call you on the phone and ask you the questions, the X page questions, and you just write them down wherever you want on that X page. You ready? So picture yourself there. Picture yourself wherever you are. What time of day or night does it seem to be in this image? Go ahead and write that down. And where's the light coming from in this image? And what sort of light is it? Is it coming from the sun, the outside? I don't think so. What's the temperature like? What's the weather like? Where are you? Where's this image taking place? Where are you? What are you doing? Why are you there? Is there anyone else in this image with you? If so, who? What are some of the sounds that you can hear in this image? And if you look around, you just lift your head up and look around, what are some of the things that you can see? What's directly in front of you? And when you turn your head and you look to your left, what's in that direction? And when you turn your head and you look to your right, what's over there? What's behind you? What's around and below your feet? And what's above your head? All right. When you're ready, turn the page and beginning with the words I am, and writing in the first person present tense. Write up this scene. Tell me those same things. Where are you and what's happening? And write what comes to you, but stay in the first person present tense. You'll have 8 minutes. If you get stuck and the story stops coming, just write the alphabet until it starts again. All right, I will see you when you get back. You have about 3 more minutes. About another minute. Starting to wrap up. Concluding the sentence or phrase that you're working on. Coming back together. All right, go to the next video.